Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. It's Dave Hughes, aka Selezen here, and we are doing Elite Encounters, the Ascended, the game run by Chaos Dispenser and run with the aid of the Sovereignty, who are assisting me awesomely with promoting my game and how it works and everything. So we're going to be doing a pre-stream bit, so we're just waiting for Chaos Dispenser's pre-stream to finish off. If you just want to give us a few minutes, we'll sort that out for you and we'll be online as soon as possible. I'm just going to mute everything just now because we're having a bit of a talky talk in the background, so we'll speak to you soon. And I will note I am dropping frames like a bitch today, and I don't know why, because nothing else is actually running. So just let me check a few things on here and I'll try and actually get things working a little better. I think we're in the middle of an update cycle at the minute, so we'll let you know. So take care guys, speak to you soon.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
You did it! Yay!
Sarcastic motherfuckers, never.
Oh
Wow.
god. Hey everybody, check it out. Look at this. We have almost everyone on cam.
Except
My
Buttons is ill,
except
and
Buttons.
unfortunately
Buttons,
can't be ill.
unfortunately, is not feeling well, so she won't be joining us today.
If you're listening, Buttons, we hope you feel better.
Yes, please feel better.
And if you watch the VOD, we also hope you feel better.
What he said.
And 46, thank you so much for the raid earlier. And let's see here. Chicken Dips, Dietrich. Hello to you guys. Burbs, I saw Burbs in there. Yeah, Maggie is resetting. Exactly. I don't know, DJ, are you a bit quiet?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, you
I
sound
mean,
fine.
he sounds really good to me.
I wouldn't say he's quiet. I've never said he's quiet.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
wow.
Yeah.
That's
Love you too, sweetikins.
That's, yeah. That's,
Wow, 486. Wow.
Alright.
We've just gone there already.
Yeah.
I need to set a thing up. Because...
You know it's the right thing to do. Stop your moaning and accept that it's clearly the correct thing to do.
Oh, God damn it.
You need to set the scene before you play it, though. You know, we have to explain what's going on.
I'm just gonna open today by saying, we haven't even started anything, and I'm already facepalming. Already facepalming.
Look, Chaos, would you say that we're the most difficult group you've ever DM'd for?
Oh, without question. Oh,
Yes!
God, yes. There is no question.
I think that's a compliment.
No.
Yeah, I think that is.
I'm taking it as one.
Yeah, right? I'm
Yeah.
taking that as a pure compliment. Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
look,
that, that
chat.
takes some doing.
I want to thank my parents, my manager, my agent. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in the place I am today without them. So
Yeah, right.
Alright. So,
Hi, Chaos.
last time we were all together... And Captain Blow-Up-Doll, thanks for the host.
Am I the only one the video is like split?
No, you're not. It's
Okay.
So yeah, last time we were all together, things happened and stuff.
We decided we wanted to buy an outpost. That's what happened.
we know you don't want to say it, Chaos, but that's what happened.
Yes.
That is in fact what happened.
And you challenged us to come up with a method to make said outpost a reality.
Yeah, I did in fact do that.
And we, in fact, did come up with a method, didn't we?
You came up with something, all right.
Yeah. It's perfect, right?
Microphone muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He isn't wrong though. Josh isn't wrong. You are very short on your cam.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Fine, hang on. In before I get bitched at because my camera is now completely wrong.
Yeah, it's pointing at your
I'm sorry.
mid.
Junk cam! Junk
There.
cam
All
alert!
right.
I
Birds,
was
Jason,
reset.
Simon Karumba, thanks for the hosts. So
DJ is a
we
movie
left-
streamer confirmed.
TTY. Oh, Dev TTY, thanks for the sub.
Ooh.
Ooh, thank you so much.
Ooh.
I
But
thought
anyway,
we didn't do
okay.
this on stream. On
Well,
games.
we haven't started yet. There's no
Oh, fair
RP happening right now. Okay, so when we last left, you guys were hot on the trail of a certain commander of a certain
Microphone muted.
ship that was responsible for a certain accident that everyone assumed was an accident. The problem is that you had to try and extract this information from Miss McCounting, the accountant. And as it turns out, she's an
Microphone
information
activated.
broker, and everything that you were in the middle of, she actually controlled and owned. So, for whatever reason, Titus came up with the idea that we needed a station for some reason, and you needed that station for something that I'm still unclear on. And
Home base.
I said that the station was going to cost 500 million credits.
Every team of superheroes needs a sweet hideout.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
requirement.
So, in the break, after much consternation and protestation from Billy Bob, I decided to do Road to Riches. So I present to you a montage of Road to Riches that will be acted out by these 4 people that I had nothing to do with. Enjoy.
You say that like this isn't the greatest idea ever.
Act!
We can't hear anything.
Dan!
I'm not inspired.
Dan! Dan!
What's
I don't
up
even know
with
what's
a giant
happening.
rock?
Dan!
Oh no, scan things.
Somebody press the scan button. Somebody press the scan button quickly.
Dan!
Is that an
Fast.
ammonia world?
That asteroid's coming right for us.
Dan!
Earth-like.
Earth-like. Oh man, rocks again.
Jackpot.
Waterworld!
I'm off
That was
for
a
a
great
swim.
movie.
Oh, Titus.
Dan!
Just keep jumping. Just keep.
Keep jumping, jumping, jumping.
And Chaos thought this was going to be a bad idea.
I'm having loads
Chaos
of fun.
still
Great
thinks this is a
idea.
bad idea.
It's a great idea.
It's a
We were going
great
back.
idea, Chaos.
Chaos is bringing out the scotch already.
Straight out the bottle in a brown bag.
Karumba's doing scanning for us. Excellent. All of this money goes towards buying us a space station, everyone. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be amazing, right?
Why am I dropping frames? What the hell?
Because you have a poor grip. Ba-doom.
Ha.
Okay, so, yay! Road to Riches montage. You guys made 5 million credits.
Fuck you!
All right, what I'm gonna need
Been
from
jumping for literally seconds.
what I'm gonna need from you guys
Uh-huh.
I need from everybody, I need you to roll at a difficult setting of 4. I need you to roll an intellect, and then I will also need a discipline roll
Okay.
from everybody, and you whatever extra dice you think would be your experiences which would help with Road to Riches, you can go ahead and add those.
What was the second one?
Discipline.
I got a success!
So intellect.
That would help with Road to Riches. Well, I mean, I
2
imagine
successes.
that computer knowledge could be useful.
That sounds like it would be awfully useful in this particular case, yeah.
Discipline.
So that would
Oh wow,
be
nice roll, Jesus, Selezen.
Yeah.
Nice, Selezen. That's
Booyah,
got to be
yeah.
a couple. That's
Yeah.
a couple of 100 million credits at least, right?
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
damn!
Damn.
That was a system with nothing but water worlds,
so
ammonia
that's
worlds,
that's
and
the intellect.
and
You need a
earthquakes.
discipline as well. You
Yes.
said. Hey. I'm really good at finding
Wow.
fucking planets.
I guess. All right, so let's see here. Titus did really poor,
no, I didn't. I got one success.
and 0
And it was a
successes.
6.
Yeah, hang on.
Actually, he needs to re-roll that because it didn't actually roll anything.
Yeah,
Okay, reroll. Was that your intellect or was that
yeah,
your
my intellect, because I've got
Yeah,
minus
it's
Reroll your
one
intellect. Reroll your intellect.
I've got minus
Like
one
it-
intellect.
1
though.
minus 1 plus 0.
Yeah. Oh, I have minus one
Oh.
intellect.
So you rolled? No, it was right. It rolled zero
No,
d6.
you can't reroll it.
No.
Minus 1.
No, never mind. It did exactly what it was supposed to.
Yes. Yes,
It
did.
rolled 0d6. You're absolutely did exactly right. I'm sorry. I was
It's
okay.
misreading.
So,
That's awesome.
That's
Titus, as you're flying out there, you see a system, and you're looking out, and you go on the long range scanners. You sit there and you look at the planetary bodies, and you go, that planet right there looks like it has a Hotspurs logo on it. Just the way that the molten sheen on the planet. We have to scan that planet. We have to. And as you get there, it's worth basically nothing. It's just a rocky body. But between Carson and Malcolm and a little bit of extra planetary knowledge from Com's excursions in the deep, you guys managed to raise about 490 million credits. You're just a little bit shy because of that detour that Titus took you on.
This is
We need a
clearly unfair.
montage! And your rolls really suck, so you need some more cash.
What? Our rolls didn't suck.
My rolls
Yours
were
did.
amazing.
Your rolls
Thank
were
you.
amazing,
I-
which is why you guys are at 495 million credits.
oh.
I find this grossly
If-
unfair.
How
if
short
Titus,
are we?
if Titus could have controlled himself a little better, maybe you wouldn't have
What
gone
the
to the
fuck?
bad planet.
I got one success. The only dice I got to roll, I rolled a hard 6. This is complete bullshit.
It's almost as if a person with very low intellect or discipline shouldn't have been doing Road to Riches.
I mean,
Mug.
I feel like he would just generally be doing ship activities, not necessarily piloting the damn.
I feel grossly mistreated.
We still got Billy
here.
Bob.
We need a hero.
I think Billy Bob.
Yeah, did we get a Billy Bob
offsets-
roll?
I think he
Did we
get a
offsets
Billy Bob?
Titus.
Billy Bob's a member of the crew now. That's right. Billy Bob gets a roll.
Billy
What
Bob
are Billy
gets a
Bob's
roll.
stats?
And who's rolling for
Billy
Margaret?
Billy Bob's been fairly demoralized. He hates doing Road to Riches. He's just going to retell him.
He still gets to roll.
He still gets to roll. Come on, Chaos. Stop being a bully.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
wait a minute.
What?
Look at chat. In game.
Margaret. Buttons. If you're not gonna be here for the whole episode, you can't get involved. I'm sorry.
Come
I gotta
on,
lay the rules
Buttons!
down on that
Come
one.
on, Buttons!
She's sleepwalking.
Wait. No. These dice rolls don't count.
Yes, they do.
No, they
They
don't.
totally count.
No, they don't. If you're not going to be here for the episode, you can't get involved. You got the space flu. You took
He's-
you took Spramamine, and now you're asleep.
But it doesn't put you to
God.
sleep. It just
Or
never
you
mind.
took
Makes you
Sprinadrill.
drowsy.
Don't give us this nonsense, Chaos.
Nope. You took Spramamine.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Can anyone else smell that?
All right.
That deep smell of bullshit.
Yay!
There's 2. There's 4. Billy Bob manages to divert off. Billy Bob, while we were in that system with DJ's Rocky Bodies, manages to find an Earth-like world. Or an Earth-like moon. You are now at 499 million credits. You guys got to find 1 million credits somewhere.
There they are.
So, where's the nearest casino?
Quick, sell Maggie's booze while she's not looking.
I mean,
No, serious. Where's the nearest casino?
No, hold on.
um,
Did I ever get a chance to actually check my accounts?
no.
I had like investments going and stuff, you know, to help, you know, under various identities.
Didn't that financing guy say that if we could raise a reasonable amount, he'd be quite happy to add on to the top whatever was needed? And given we only need to now have 1 million, I'm sure he'd be quite happy to invest in that.
Or you could try to find a job.
With that.
Job. Sounds like work.
Or we could go to the casino.
No casino. Come on now.
You could play a fun gambling game.
But
Yeah,
it's
or
free
on
drinks
black.
all night as long as you're
Put 499 million credits on black.
On black.
On black. Yeah.
With this GM,
Yeah,
I
then
don't
flip a
think so.
No.
He would just flip a coin.
I would let DJ roll it. Roll me a 1d2.
No, I'm
You
not
either-
the one. I'm not the one making this fucking roll.
I'm not making this fucking roll.
I'm not making the roll.
One of these other fuckers can do it.
The pressure.
So what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna gamble? Are you gonna find a job?
One is black, 2 is red. Oh, we would be rich! Filthy rich!
See? I told you.
Filthy fucking rich!
We can't replicate that.
All right, any jobs available?
Where would you
No,
like
jobs
to
are
go?
boring.
Yeah,
Jobs
but
are-
it could. What if it's to go beat something up?
Ooh.
I'll punch something for 1 million credits.
Wait. Who says
A
you
million
need to?
credits, all we
You
gotta
don't
do
need
is
to.
kill a
You don't need to
Cyclops.
gamble the whole fucking thing.
No, just kidding, they don't exist at this point in the timeline.
You don't
He's
need to-
he's right. All we need is what, 1 million credits.
A million
so all
credits.
we have to
You
do
don't
is
need
bet
to
1
gamble
million.
Everything.
Well, yeah, you bet 1 million the first time. If that goes wrong, next time you bet 2, then 4. Eventually, it's going to come up good. Good, right?
I mean, you'd think so.
Statistics state that we're not going to fuck up that many rolls. Yeah? You can play the numbers here.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen some interesting dice rolls happen. So, like,
Just don't let me roll for it.
Look, all I'm saying is that eventually, gonna happen, right?
This is a great plan. What could go wrong? Let's go for it. I'm excited about this plan.
I think this is a great plan. Like, come on, guys. There's a casino near here, surely.
Yes.
you sure you don't want to find a job to punch something for 1 million credits?
I don't think we're gonna get a job to punch something for 1 million credits. You find me a job to punch some. I mean, like, you find me a job to punch something for 1 million credits.
We haven't looked. You don't know.
I
Is
mean-
there a job that would involve punching things that would earn us 1 million credits or more?
You guys ever see that really old Earth movie, Ocean's 11?
Are you suggesting we rob a bank?
A space
A
casino.
casino.
A
A space
casino.
casino. Yeah, I feel like that's a bad. Feel like that's a worse idea than betting it all on black.
Are you gonna rob a
honestly.
spacino?
A spacino.
No,
Look,
that just sounds
man.
Mexican.
Look, I do have another idea, guys. There is another potential way we could do this. If you really don't want to, you know, spend it all.
I want to know if there's. No, hold on. I
I
want to know
told
if there's a
myself I
mission
would
or a
never wear
job.
dress again.
You know,
Wow.
optionally, you guys do have a fuck ton of money. If you pooled it together, you'd just be completely broke.
No,
About $1 million credits.
Or we could start up a spit stream.
Oh.
We have 499 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is raise a
could
million
just-
credits through a spit stream.
We can
Like, can we
buy
start
an
a
outfit, a python,
a
and just haul
a
some
SPO
cargo
fund me?
for 5 minutes.
Can we spick start? Can we spick start a million credits?
Yeah, let me start it.
How about a SPO fund me?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hang on. Buttons
That's-
has just
yeah.
come up with a good idea.
Spindy Google.
Casino.
Can we buy a casino?
I feel like we don't have enough money to buy. If we don't have enough money to buy a station, how are we gonna buy a casino?
A casino is one
Hold
building.
on.
A station's a space station. We
But
should be
the
able to buy a
casinos
casino.
in-
Yeah.
But it's value of the money that goes through it.
Yeah, I
Buy
feel
a
like the
shit
casino's
casino.
a few billion.
Okay. So that idea might not have.
But I want to know. Are there any missions or jobs or anything that Titus could punch things and we would earn 1 million credits or more?
Well,
maybe I could have a short-lived but high-profile boxing career.
where you guys are out in the middle of you guys are out in the middle of nowhere. Where would you
We're
like
clearly
to go?
not, because we just sold all that data. You have to be in a station to sell that data. So
Well, no,
we-
know
no, you can't
where-
sell data remotely. Don't.
No, but you know how much the data's worth.
No, we don't. You don't know that until you sell it.
Yeah.
You can guesstimate, but you do not know.
Okay.
Right.
We could spend some
Wait,
time
wait,
getting
wait,
in
wait,
with
wait.
that Lee Rong
Wait,
Yui
Before
guy.
we get back, can we roll for first discovery modifier?
Oh.
Oh,
He's got a point.
Ben!
Oh.
Ben!
That usually kicks in a few extra mil.
Yep.
Oh, Ben! I love you.
Dirty. You dirty fuck.
A mental note for anyone who wants to buy this RPG. If you're going to GM this RPG, be very, very careful playing this game with people who know the computer game.
Get to roll for first discovery.
Okay. Malcolm. Set your difficulty to 6.
Oh god.
That's not fair.
That's ridiculous.
Boo,
How many dice do you
GM,
roll on
boo.
it? How much dice do you roll on an instinct?
Instinct?
What? So you're setting the
Only
difficulty
3?
just because he's good at it?
No,
Wait a minute, wait a
I
minute,
only
wait a
roll
minute.
3. I don't have anything in instinct.
That's bullshit.
No, hold on. I
That's
think
my
he still gets to
Cameron.
roll. I think he gets to roll his like hardcore badass computer skill thing again because
You can add his computer skills to it. See,
Okay.
the thing of it is, though, is this first, so you have to have an instinct that nobody's definitely been here, or enough to know we need to go at least out here,
well, except that we wouldn't.
and you'd have
Like-
to know that there was a planet worth scanning.
I mean, yeah, it could be really hard. It is the road to riches. It would be hard to find something undiscovered along the way.
I mean, I would figure
Not
it as just a
impossible.
% chance that we found,
Oh, jeez. I got
Difficulty
space
6?
loaches here.
Uh-uh.
Uh oh. Get aggro.
Those damn space loaches. Quiet, you chicken dips. I'm
we
a
went
mod
off
here.
the beaten path.
I'm a mod here, right?
Maybe. Don't. Oh, for 10 minutes.
Oh shit!
is-
I didn't mean to ban him for 10 minutes.
What is this, DJ?
Oh,
Learn
no.
to. You know what? You know what?
Oh no!
Wow.
Thank you.
Absolute power
Wow.
corrupts, absolutely.
Wow!
10 minutes. That's harsh, man.
Ouch!
Just FYI, chicken dips, I didn't do that. 'Twas not me.
Hashtag censorship. Yep.
All right.
So, you want me
So-
to roll instinct?
I would like you to roll instinct at difficulty 6.
Alright.
You can add your computer modifier. How many dice are you going to be rolling?
However many just rolled. Hey, 1 success.
That's enough, technically.
You got your million.
Yay!
Yeah, that's what's up.
Let's go buy us an outpost.
Let's buy an outpost.
And then be broke.
So I
that's
hear
okay.
there's this. I hear there's this really neat place called Vasikili.
Wait, hold on. Just quick question. If the outpost is 500 million, how much for like an Orbis station?
Chaos is
Just-
way overestimating the prices of these things.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Yeah. How much would we have to earn, Chaos? Come on.
Well, let's see here. Orbis
How much for an
has
Ocellus?
44 pads,
How much for an Ocellus?
plus everything that goes
Proper
along with
pretty
it.
Imperial station. How much?
A proper pretty Imperial station?
How much?
Oh, you're going to be in the
Few billion.
70 to 80 billion.
Ugh.
Fully
Casino?
outfitted.
I was about to say 500 million. All on black.
500 million on 0.
That could work, right?
Although Buttons still does bring up a good point with if we manage to buy a casino, not only will we have bought the casino, but we will have a steady income source.
Fuck off. If we buy a casino, Chaos is going to rob it.
Probably.
It would just get robbed over and over and over again.
Why does this keep happening?
Why is this why?
So
Why is there this
I'm quickly
evil
having
laugh
a-
in the background everywhere we go?
Those that are complaining that my
That's funny.
those that are complaining my camera's not working, I'm just having a quick cigarette and I don't smoke on camera. So I will be back. Don't worry. Also, Chaos was being mean.
Chaos is being mean. Alright, so we have our 500 million?
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately.
Where can we
Alright.
buy? Where can we buy an outpost?
Yeah,
then?
where can we buy an outpost?
You can buy an outpost. Let's see here.
Actually, hold on. Do we have to buy a pre-existing outpost? Or could we
Build a new one?
build a new one wherever we want?
You can build a new one wherever you want.
Ooh, I like it.
But
There's always a but.
it's 500 million to take over an existing one
Uh-huh.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
You can build a new one wherever you'd like. The problem is, the better the place, the more taxes and licensing fees you're going to have to pay. An orbital right of way.
I feel like he's just making shit up at this point.
No, if you want a really
Well,
lucrative
no,
spot,
but we would have to pay for labor and all that.
yeah, if you want a really lucrative spot, you're going to be paying for it. Also, why did my camera just shift?
Oh man,
So maybe
my
maybe,
layouts.
maybe we could find somewhere where a lucrative spot to funnel a black market through.
Oh man.
What? Logical, right? We want to maximize the income of this place. Let's find somewhere that's a bit dodgy.
What if we
I
just
mean-
what if we just buy a pirate outpost?
I've always wanted to be a kingpin.
Ooh.
There's a few pirate outposts right near like Bresla and stuff.
No. You see, you don't want to get involved with one of the you don't want to get involved in a turf war with someone. Yeah.
Just call me Spablo Escobar.
We just find.
So
We just
Chaos,
find-
when did you
well,
lose
no.
complete control of this game then?
No, you see,
That again.
we don't want to be doing anything unethical. So we just like
I
find
think
a
you guys
spot
should
near.
orbit a neutron star, just
Oh,
like Sean said.
so slaves are out then.
Well, why don't we just find somewhere near a Federation place and
Whoa,
and
there
fucking
go all the
smuggle in
cameras.
some
Oh,
coffee?
what was that?
That went wrong.
That was Chaos's fault, I think.
We can just smuggle coffee into the Federation. Think I'm joking?
I'm just saying, there's like some pirate outposts near like Breslau, which is a nice area, I hear.
I keep hearing about this Vasikili place. Would Roche Colony be acceptable, Chaos?
For you to buy?
Yeah. In Vasikili.
No.
No apparent reason. What? No.
No.
Why not?
If I'm gonna let you guys buy a frickin', can't be a, let's say, well-known station.
Is it well known outside of us?
Well, I was about to say Roche Colony. So well known.
Brussels kind of out of the way.
Completely fucking out of the way. Why we picked it. I'm implying nothing, chicken dips. I'm stating an outright fact. So Chaos, where can we buy a station?
I mean, nice. Chaos, come on now.
I'm debating the merits of letting you have Roche Colony.
Oh,
How about setting up a new outpost in Morton Mart?
Where?
The system that I bought as part of the Kickstarter for my RPG. How about buying one in the Morton Mart system?
I think that's perfect.
Hang on.
It's not particularly well known. It's on the edge of pretty much everything. It's not hugely busy, not a huge population. But it is close enough to some of the main core areas to be worthwhile having an outpost. So it does work.
I think that's perfect. I really do.
I got the perfect place for you guys.
uh-oh.
You know,
I got the.
We just had the perfect place for that.
No.
Selezen just came up with the perfect place.
Oh no. I got a perfecter place.
It's
Much
just making it
Perfect
worse.
place. Is that American?
Perfecter.
Yeah, is that American? Because it's certainly not fucking English.
Stations. Yes. Yes.
Oh no.
Precious.
You see, as you go looking for a station, and you speak with Miss McCounting, because really the guy just works for her. You don't need to go back to him. And she goes, well, I have a line on a station that's looking for an owner. It's going to cost around 500 million credits if you have it. It's going to cost around 500 million credits if you have it. But I've heard that Akiyama Hangar over in LTT 15985 is for sale.
And what's special about that place?
It's for sale. in your
It's for sale.
Never gonna remember that system name.
I was about to say.
It's called a pen and paper and or notepad and or Microsoft Word and or Microsoft Excel. Or just get your fucking nail and scratch it into your arm.
So what's
I'm
special about it?
I'm not having fun anymore because this is turning into a self-harming session. Thought this was meant to be fun, not scary.
Space is scary.
So what's special about it?
It's for sale. You need it to station
It's purchasable.
in your price range. It's available.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's an extraction outpost, or rather, it specializes in an extraction economy,
You guys are gonna have to give me a minute.
quite out of the way. Apparently, his sciatica went.
Ooh. That looks painful.
Yeah, looks like he just gave himself a Charlie horse. Right up.
So,
We're gonna be miners.
it's a mining station. Are there any lucrative smuggling opportunities in that area?
Perhaps the things it mines?
Yeah, but is there anything we can move through there, import in that's legal there, and export to somewhere close by where it's not legal?
It's a station for sale in your price range. I believe the old saying is beggars shalt not be choosers. Plenty of information on it in the systems around that you could
I'm
look
not
up.
being choosy. I'm requesting information.
Why does it matter?
Because it weighs in on the decision as to whether the station is worth it.
Sell everything. It's a Federation station.
So
Federation
we gotta
space.
bleach the thing down, is what you're saying.
That's what I heard, yeah.
I hear they have quite a low price right now on bio waste. Yes, I mean it's metals and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
You wanted to set up a black market, that would be on you. Currently, it just has a market outfitting, restock, refuel, and repair.
So, yeah. It's in Federation space. There's going to be shit tons of things that are illegal that are easy to smuggle in.
He's not wrong.
What's illegal in that system?
Narcotics,
Feder-
tobacco, combat stabilizers, imperial slaves, personal weapons, battle weapons, toxic waste, Withelio froth, bootleg liquor, landmines, and that's about it. Specializes in copper, titanium.
Bootleg liquor
and
landmines.
Those sound interesting.
So now,
I'm
what
suddenly
I'm-
more curious.
What I'm hearing is that we can set up a still on the station and make a boat tunnel.
Maybe.
A fucking still and a hydroponics farm to grow some tobacco, and we're going to be filthy, stinking rich.
Possibly.
was saying that I think Carson should be here to sign off on the deal with us, but and obviously at the moment he's just had to step away.
Boost.
There's no indigenous population in this system. It's practically anarchy.
That
The
suits our purposes.
controlling faction is Gilgamesh Limited.
Well, we can, I'm sure, eliminate them. I mean, work with them.
Yes, yes.
Absorb them.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But Gilgamesh Limited, what do they specialise in?
Well, they seem to be dictatorial.
Dictatorial.
What?
They like to have dictatorships. And they have about 14 billion people under them.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Hold on. If we're buying the station, wouldn't we be buying it from them?
Yes.
So they would no longer be the controlling faction of the station?
No, but they would still be in control of the system.
Right.
There's only 109,000 people in the whole system.
I mean,
Well, 9,000 too many.
What it sounded like to me, lads, is we're buying our own little fiefdom.
yeah, sounds like.
We will rule like kings. First
But
things
yeah,
first, we're setting up a space joust for our honor.
No, first we set up the black market
Oh, yes, yes.
and
But
start
then
pumping
the space
nuts.
joust.
Yeah.
The tourney.
In before you buy the system, and then the Federation makes it permit only.
Well, the Federation, for all that shit about them, do have one handy thing.
They
You can
do?
bribe the fuckers.
Oh, that's a valid
We'll
point.
just roll to hack a permit.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get a permit.
So what I'm hearing is
Permit
that...
montage.
You're the best around. No one's ever gonna keep it down.
So what I'm
Wow.
hearing is that we should completely do the thing where we buy this station.
think so.
I mean, sounds like it.
You tell me.
Certainly sounding like it.
And what's the price again?
All the money you have.
Wow.
How much is it? How much you got?
Well, like I say, what this sounds like to me is that we do the thing where we go there, we give it a lick of paint. You know, we be nice to the locals.
Yeah, forward paint.
I was gonna say it's probably gonna be like 100,000 credits to repaint an entire outpost.
Well, that's if you pay other people to do it, but we could just do a montage.
3 years later.
Alright, I say, fuck it, let's buy it.
Well, like we said, every superhero team needs a kick-ass base, right?
Yeah.
So we make it a kick-ass base.
Please tell me you're gonna rename the station to Kick-Ass Point.
Possibly?
I think we promised to name it after Maggie, but yeah, I think that that's a far better name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know when Selezen's coming back.
No.
Usually we would take our break at 11:30, our 10-minute at 11:30. Do we want to maybe take it now and like hope he's back in 10 minutes?
Could do.
I get the feeling that that might be a good option.
Yeah, it's a reasonable option.
Let's see here. Hold on.
Painting the station.
And just for you guys here in TeamSpeak, here's your actual station. Hey, Jessica, how's it going? You just arrived in time for our damn break. Well, typically we'd be going for another 30 minutes before we took the break, but Selezen looks like he hurt himself. Then he had to take off for a minute. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take our 10-minute break now. And hope everything's all right over there. They're dropping like flies, people. Dropping like flies. We lost Maggie. Now we've lost Carson. My God, who's next? Excellent. I am now in charge of the sovereignty.
Never.
DJ goes, what? No, it was a flesh wound. All right, guys. We'll be back in 10 quick minutes.
But what if we want them to be long minutes?
Spoiler alert, they won't be quick.
Oh my god, I can't stop yawning.
Bathroom.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
Indeed.
Well, so there is a reason why I wanted you to have Akiyama Hanger.
Why?
Because when I first started playing the game at Eravate, that was the first
We're back, guys.
Hello. Say hello, Selezen. You're back. Yay.
I'm back. Oh,
Yay.
Hi.
I gotta fix my camera. I
What's
gotta
wrong with it?
do something. It's too squished. Next time we play, I gotta tweak it a bit.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here.
You look fine on mine.
So, you guys bought a station.
Okay, now we gotta make it money. It's gotta be making money. So we're still in the bubble, though, with this station, right?
Oh yes, you're actually very close to Aerovate.
We didn't buy it yet. Selezen wasn't. We were waiting for him to get back, weren't we? Just to point out.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, just the Selezen approved the station purchase.
I wish somebody had myself an approved icon. Yeah, that's fine. I suppose. I'd have preferred Morton Mark, but I suppose this is fine.
I mean, hey, look, we haven't actually bought it yet. We can look around still. We can still shop. Dang.
There you go.
Is that our outpost, is it?
Yep, that is your outpost.
Woo!
I'm so proud.
We has an outpost. It
Look at
is
that.
sexy.
Boxes in space.
I can honestly tell you that when we started this, I never thought we'd be playing real estate in space, but I guess
These things happen.
This is what we're doing now. All right, so, you now have purchased. You hear the little as the money drains away.
Uh-huh.
And about a minute later, you are transferred the digital certificate and title for Akiyama Hangar in LTT 15985.
Check us out. We own a
Yay.
space station.
So do we have anyone like on staff at this station to go out and mine? Did anybody work here?
The station, as you know it, for the last 3 months has been abandoned.
I mean,
Well, we should
Okay.
probably go and dock and find out what's what, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah, would make sense.
my crib.
Billy Bob, initiate docking.
Well, I think maybe we should fly out there before we dock, don't you think?
There's no time for this,
I thought
Billy
that was
Bob.
implied that we were flying to our station that we just bought.
We
Like,
must dock immediately.
it's not.
All right. Well, oh boy, man, this is about 1,000 light years from where we are.
That's like 5 jumps. Stop whining.
Okay. Well, hold
Jump
on,
directly
everybody.
into the hangar.
Whoa. Hush you. Thanks for the follow, happy sack. Anyway, so you guys spool up the FSD and off into witch space. About 7 jumps later, you stop at LTT 15985. It's kind of a star, nothing really spectacular about it, and you see your station sitting on the nav map is about 3,000 light seconds off. Takes a couple of minutes, and you drop out of Super Cruise, and there you are, staring at your outpost. Strange, though, that there's no lights on anywhere.
It's not powered? Ugh. Is the automated docking computer on the station, docking control system functioning?
You try to raise the auto dock, and it is met with static.
We're gonna have to like VA out and like go in manually.
I can just set her down, right? And then we can, it won't set the docking clamps or anything like that, but, we can just, like, mag lock to it, and then y'all can just get out and go.
Like I said, EVA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly what I just said.
All right, well,
God.
I'm gonna just, go ahead and pick, number 1. Looks good. It's open. So
Apparently people can't hear Simon.
Can't hear me? Hold on.
I can't hear Simon. I can hear you just fine. And if I can hear you, they can hear you. DJ, say something.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Like that.
There, is that better?
They can't hear anyone.
Say it again.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. We're special.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, they can't hear us. God, look, hey guys, look at all these nerds in chat.
Look at all the nerd people watching like this weird other nerd people playing the nerd games. God, we're nerds.
I mean,
Oh shit, they can hear us now. Act cool. Act cool.
Act cool, guys. Act cool.
You can
see my
act
Jack
cool if
Skellington
it
mug.
slapped you in the face. Sorry, what?
Okay, so the station's like powered down then is what you're saying.
correct.
But he can land obviously and lock in on a pad, but then we like just with the mag locks, but then we still have to EVA out and like, find our way into the station and like power it on and all of that.
Correct.
I'm gonna bring the computer guy because he knows how to do
Everything's
that.
a chore.
You didn't think I was gonna give you free money, did you?
I'm bringing
Just,
I'm
like-
bringing Malcolm. He doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Can we
He's
just
coming.
plug R2 in
In this
and
instance,
sing?
you are R2.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Come on,
for it.
R2. Let's go.
Show me where I gotta stick this thing.
Oh, actually, Com suggests that Titus should come too because, look, if the station's
Yeah, what if there's
been
something
abandoned,
lurking in here?
right?
that
No,
we
there
gotta punch?
absolutely could be. Well, I mean, there could be like pirate mercenary people
Who
or
knows
something
how
like
many crackheads
hiding.
are just hiding out in the cargo
Yeah,
bays?
it's exactly. So we need to bring the Titus just in case things
My
need
God, there's
punched.
head crabs.
Oh God.
There are no crackpots in the cargo bays. They're all in chat.
But,
Wow.
fish.
Oh, they can hear us again. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh.
So yeah, I say we go in and we'll leave Billy Bob on the ship for the moment in case he needs to,
Leave quickly because you fucked something up.
Right.
Okay.
It's a valid concern.
I mean, I
we
wasn't
all
gonna
just
put
stay
it
on the
like
ship.
that, but yeah.
Do I got a roll to interface my data rod with the
With the receiver port.
with the receiving port?
Oh my God.
I feel like at this point you just have the natural, instinct of where it goes and how it fits and all of that.
And how many times to thrust it in the receiver.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're mature, everybody.
Do you remember how I said it was okay for you guys to advertise my role-playing game? I'm starting to regret that now.
All
Love you
right.
too, bud.
So you guys are kind of docked right now. The ship is keeping itself down on the pad right now. And who's all going to be going?
Com will go.
I promise I won't press any
Yeah,
buttons.
I'll go.
So all 4 of you are going.
Yeah, we might as well, right? We just bought the place.
Seems legit.
All right. So you all get into the airlock at the aft ramp. Hit the button. Airlock cycles. Ramp comes down. And I'm assuming you all put on EVA suits.
I mean,
Because you'd be kind of
Yeah.
dumb not to. Yeah.
pretty sure we had clarified that we were doing an EVA and we've taken all appropriate measures.
Party wipe!
Open the airlock, party wipe. Bye-bye.
And you walk out. And as you walk out, you see right where it should be access hatch next to the pad up by the blast shields. And it's closed.
Open. Sesame.
Are you going to try and open it there, Com?
Chaos.
Yes.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
I see you talking, but I cannot hear you.
Did you mute?
I can hear you fine.
I
just
can
me?
hear you fine.
Yeah, did you mute TeamSpeak?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello? Hello?
Simon?
Technical issues. Wouldn't be an Elite Encounter stream if we didn't have them.
Right.
The cursed game strikes again. Why did I sacrifice my soul to Satan to get this book published? Might have not been a great idea.
Probably fine.
I guess you just encountered them. Really, 486?
Oh man.
Where's that ban button again?
Simon?
Simon! Simon? Nope, he's gone. Simon just died. Alas.
Yeah.
Alas,
Alas,
poor Simon,
poor
we knew him
Simon,
well.
We knew him well. Oh.
Alas, poor Simon. We knew him well.
Yeah, we did that already.
Yes, but I did it with, like, a skull-looking thing.
No, it's a
Yeah,
mug.
but-
It's not a skull. It's a mug.
Shut up. It's the closest thing I had.
It's a mug. It's still crap.
Simon,
It's a crap mug.
roll
at that.
computers!
Simon roll computers.
Oh, frames are dropping again. What the hell?
Oh no.
Wait a minute, how come I getting a KB a second of 2000 when it's saying I'm dropping frames?
That
Are you
probably
back?
means it's a Twitch end issue rather than
Yeah.
your end issue.
Apparently when, and this is strange, I didn't realize this is something that could actually happen. But apparently when you kick the cables out of their connector on the computer, the headphones stop working. It's weird.
Oh, who would have
weird.
thought it?
I don't know. Like, I didn't, I mean,
I would report that bug
Technology.
immediately to Microsoft.
yeah, it's
This is the
definitely a
21st
Microsoft problem.
century. How come that crap still happens?
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, it's not okay.
I'll take it back if I was you.
Anyway,
Obviously a warranty issue.
so you're gonna try and open the hatch.
Open sesame, yeah.
Open sesame. Okay.
Uh,
It's a standard submarine type.
No.
It's a manual hatch.
I swear to God, if I get thrown against a wall.
Roll me strength.
Actually, with that in mind, I'm going to stand to one side of this door as it's being opened.
I grab onto something really hard.
Wait, wouldn't it open in?
Giggity?
Wouldn't it open in
No, it opens
to the
out.
airlock? Why would it open out? It's an airlock.
Who said it's an airlock?
Right.
It's an access hatch. Who said anything about an airlock?
Well,
I
it
said
goes
it's an
into the
access-
station, right?
It does go into the station. It goes
Okay.
into the hangar.
Right. So wouldn't it need to be airlocked in case the hangar was pressurized?
Would it?
Yes.
Why would it open in? Because then it would seal. What if you needed to get in? Either way, it opens out.
But pressure
Lol.
pushes out, so the natural form of an airlock with a swing
Stop
door is
asking
that it...
questions and accept it. Move on.
Physics, fuckers! God!
I never said it was an airlock. I said it was an access hatch.
Do you physics, motherfucker?
It's like a maintenance hatch.
Yeah, but it would still... Oh my god.
Physics fuckers. Is that like when Marilyn Monroe shagged Einstein?
Okay, I just want to point out, we're standing in space right now, right? On the
All that
outside of the
beautiful
thing,
moon footage.
right? Right? And we're going to enter into a potentially pressurized area, and you're telling me it's not airlocked?
I'm telling you, it's an access hatch that
Oh,
opens
for fuck's
outward.
sake. God.
And before we're all blown into space.
Roll strength.
You know what? I am going to tether and secure all of us to the station
No. I
before we do
refuse.
anything.
Not being tethered, because if one of you fuckers goes away, I'm going with you. No.
Yeah,
No, you're tethered to the station.
That sounds
Okay.
much better.
Then, if you're going to make a tether strong enough for all of them,
No, each person has their own tether to a tether point on the station, and it's space. They don't need to be that strong.
okay, give me a dex check, please, for agility.
I'm just going to stand to one side, like I said originally. I'm just still doing that, whether I've got tether or not.
Let's see, agility check.
Please. Good enough. That'll probably hold.
Clip. Come on now.
It'll probably hold.
Come on.
I want to make my own tether check, but I'm gonna add improvisation because I'm determined to fucking not.
I'm
Get
gonna
slammed into
let
things
Malcolm
again.
look at my tether as well. Oh no, hang on, this is a body check. No, I'm gonna do my own fucking tether. What is it? Agility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do intellect 'cause I know how to
fucking
tie a
let-
fucking knot.
There you go.
You look at it. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. You watch, we're gonna open the door and nothing's gonna happen.
That's fine. Do you want to risk that?
At this point, Chaos, can I
I-
please open
I
the door?
propose
Can I...
that Malcolm
No,
gets to
Chaos,
use
can I
intellect
open the
to
door?
tie his tether.
Malcolm, Chaos, can I open the door, please?
Hold on.
No. I'm
No,
doing it now.
No, Malcolm wanted to do something first. He mentioned it. He said you're gonna use improvisation and agility to check your tether.
Agility, okay.
Okay, I'm now opening the door.
No, you're not.
Got
I
another
got
string.
one success.
Yeah. You look at it and you got some extra rope after the knot, so you kind of like take it and you tie a couple more knots with it. Just, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Physique check, yeah? What difficulty?
Strength. Yeah.
What
I guess it would
difficulty?
be physique.
What difficulty?
Just a 4. Standard difficulty. Yeah. You go. And you easily pull the hatch open.
Fucker. I guarantee if we didn't tie ourselves down,
Yeah.
there'd be some explosive decompression.
No, it's a maintenance hatch.
I have serious issues with your fucking maintenance hatch right now, and the physics involved with everything. So
So you guys all detach your tethers and go down?
yes and no. No. I safety tether inside before releasing my exterior tether because safety
Okay.
and psycho DM.
Malcolm, it is at this point that the ground cracks under you and you're blown into space.
You see? This is what I'm talking about.
I'd say you were mentioning a psycho DM.
Point made.
Okay, yeah, you guys go into the maintenance hatch. There's handholds and rungs the whole way. You can tether all the way down. There's no issue. Do you close the hatch behind you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there an airlock? Is it an airlock? Is it?
No. It's not an airlock. It's a depressurized maintenance hatch or maintenance tube. So as you go down, there are portals that you can see that lead into the hangar. The hangar is completely deserted.
Is it an orange or a blue portal?
Port hole.
Alright.
To rhyme with asshole.
And you get to an area where you see the pipe tee off, and there is a pressurized hatch seal, and then the tunnel continues off into the darkness.
I'm gonna go that way.
The tee off to the hatch seal goes into the main hangar, and you can tell that you're only about 6 feet above the base of the hangar. So if you were to come out, it would be like whatever, even though there's no gravity in here.
I mean, if the goal is to get into the station and like get it powered up and operational, we should probably go through here. Any other?
I
I'm gonna
agree.
follow you guys.
I said just show me where to interface.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Let's go through. Yeah, let's go
to the hatch
into the
seal.
hangar. Yeah.
You go to the hatch seal.
Mhm.
I need
One of them. Two of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them. Yes, I need a physique check from whoever's gonna.
How do?
Okay.
What difficulty?
Go.
There's 4.
Go, Titus. Go.
Go.
You are able to turn, no problem, but when you push, nothing happens. It feels as if it's being held shut.
Could that be because it's pressurized on the other side?
Probably.
Terrible guess. Roll me intellect.
And this is why airlocks exist.
Yes, the hangar is most likely still pressurized.
Okay, so we're probably not going to break the pressure seal on this, honestly.
No.
So let's reseal it, right, for safety, and then continue until we find like an actual, honest to God airlock that we could try to enter.
Okay.
Is there anything in this tube that would let us vent the pressure?
It's a tube.
Real
It's a
shitty maintenance hatch.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I
It's-
suppose if you were to, put a hole in it.
That's a horrible idea. We shouldn't do that. A really horrible idea.
Oh, come on!
No. All right.
Oh, come on!
No, we're gonna go find a goddamn airlock. Is what we're gonna do.
Okay. You go back up
punch
to
it.
the T, and you continue down to the right, into the inky blackness of.
Right back.
I mean, I imagine my EVA suit has like lights on it.
Yes, your EVA suit has lights on it.
Okay.
You make it down the corridor a little ways, and you come across some
Kitty.
pipes. And these pipes have
Simon, you're not meant to play with your pussy on camera. You get banned.
Find pipes.
Now, on these pipes, it says, on one of them, it says O2. One of the pipes says atmosphere. One of the pipes says external access.
Okay.
And it looks like all three valves are closed.
Well, external access would seem to be the hatch, the maintenance hatch. That would make sense.
I'm confused. These are just like pipes along like the.
As you're going along, the maintenance hatch, it widens out just a little bit, and you see three vertical pipes. One says O2, one says Atmo, one says external access. And there's lever valves, large lever valves on each one. All three of them are in the up position.
Okay.
They look closed.
I mean, I say we don't fuck with these right now unless we need to. Let's say we find our airlock. I mean, I say we just continue and find an airlock.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. You continue on down the corridor. As you float, you're making pretty good time. From your radio on board your EVA suits, you hear.
Also, not going fast enough for the GM's like, and Bob's getting involved again.
I mean, I'm still looking for an airlock. I'm not like I want to get into the station.
You continue down, and you find what appears to be an airlock.
Hey. I knew there'd be one here somewhere.
The hatch, as you come to it, it's another screw-type maintenance hatch, and it goes down. And through the window, you can see a door on either side and some control panels. Selezen's reattaching his mic.
Sorry about that.
So, you're good. So this appears to be an airlock.
Okay.
Can I punch it?
Yes.
Don't punch it. Like, can we just open it?
I believe Titus wants to punch it.
Don't punch it.
Don't punch the airlock.
We need the airlock. The airlock is our friend.
You gonna punch it?
I won't punch him.
Okay. Then, yeah, just give me a physique roll to open the maintenance hatch. These are big, heavy screw-type things. I mean, they're not often used. Oh, yeah.
Woofed!
This one was well oiled.
And
a bit like Simon.
It kind of floats down just a little bit. You can easily push it aside, and now you're in an airlock.
Cool. Are all of the appropriate controls apparent in the airlock for pressurizing?
You
and
do
depressurizing
see various control panels inside the airlock.
All right,
None of them are on.
We'll close the airlock and seal it.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
so that
good.
we're sealed in the airlock now. And are these like manual controls?
From what you can see outside, it is it's all digital, automatic.
Well, we're in the airlock now, right? So
You're
we're
in the
looking at
airlock.
the
Correct.
But so all the controls and everything are all appear to be like panels, no manual controls.
Correct.
Like there's no manual override box or something.
There's no power in this whatsoever.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No manual override box? I don't see
Everything
anything.
in the future is depowered.
Like I feel like there would be a manual override in the unlikely event of a power outage on the station, and you still need to go out and stuff.
Give me a discipline. Give me.
I feel like this is a thing.
Give me an awareness check.
Can I do investigation? Like I'm looking for something.
There is no investigation.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there isn't.
As an experience, there is.
Yeah,
You can have
that's
whatever
an
you like as an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I can do that. Okay. And you said you wanted that as a senses or
Yeah, it's senses.
Awareness.
Yeah, awareness.
All right, hold on.
Battery's not included. Oh god. Yeah.
All right.
As you look around, you see a panel that is a bit cleaner than the others, and it has depressions in it that you can see look like latches that you can move the panel aside.
Does it want to talk about its problems?
And with that, a great bit of pressure comes up and blows Malcolm out of the station. But only Malcolm.
Yeah, just teleports him out. It's
tactical.
fine.
It's tactical error.
I regret nothing.
All right.
So you open the panel.
Yeah, open the panel.
And you see a pipe with a handle on it, and it says vent direction, and there's up and there's down, and the handle is in the middle right now.
Well, we're in environment suits, right?
You are in EVA suits, and then
Okay.
there's another handle that looks like it's on a hydraulic jack that says door access.
Well, we're not going to mess with that right now. We're going to leave that alone for a minute. Anybody have a suggestion of which way to flip this lever first?
Is there
Well, I
any
suggest
kind
that
of like
whatever way we move it
station
slowly.
map that is in the room? that
Yeah,
we
is
can
there,
see?
so yeah, is there like on the back of the panel, is there like a diagram of use or like instructional, like emergency instructions for manual, airlock usage or something that would make fucking sense here?
Yes. If you look on the back of the panel, it tells you that if you put it up, it tries to pressurize the room to the same as what's in the airlock. It'll equalize. If you pull it down, it equalizes the airlock to the room pressure.
And by room, I assume you mean
The room
not
that's
the...
attached, the corridor attached.
All right, so we want to equalize
The
the
other
airlock.
doors, you turn around, you see stars.
Yeah, we don't want.
We don't want those.
We don't want those.
No.
We want to pressurize the airlock to match the internal pressure, the station pressure, and where we're going.
And that
Not
will
back
be
the way
done.
we came, not out into space, into the station. So I will turn the lever in the indicated direction by the by the instructions that are, hey idiot, turn it this way to go into the station, and
Okay.
that's what I do.
You pull the lever. It
Slowly.
moves
Slowly,
Fairly-
gently.
It moves fairly effortlessly. God.
Glad everything on this part of the station is lubed up for when I interface.
And against your skin in the EVA suits, you start to feel the fabric of the suit begin to kind of press and move and flutter as you can feel gas entering the airlock.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a Vindaloo this morning.
Actually, I'd been to last night. It was
All right.
too spicy.
Are there any gauges in here that indicate
There is a
like?
manual gauge. You can see in millibar, it's starting to rise, and then it gets to about 800 millibar and kind of levels off.
Okay.
Or wait a minute,
Let's-
standard pressure is 1 bar, right?
Yeah.
Standard pressure is 1 bar, so it gets to about 800 millibar and kind of levels off.
All right. Well, let's try to, I guess, maybe open the door into the station then. I mean, it seems like everything seems okay, right? Like we're not.
Does it?
No. I then move the lever back to the position it was in when it started, that midway, so closed completely, and make sure that the pressure remains stable,
God, you guys are getting smart.
that we don't have any leaks.
You click the lever back and you wait a good couple of minutes, and the pressure dips a little bit, but only down to about 775 millibar.
Normal
Like,
leakage.
it's like maybe there's a little bit of a cracked seal or something like that, but it's a very slow leak.
All right. Well, fuck it. Oh, let's go into the station.
Okay.
Yes. Titus is up again on that one.
No worries.
Okay. So you see with this hydraulic,
6 successes.
Really good at opening doors.
and the doors. And you have access to a darkened corridor.
Are there any placards or signs or anything that would indicate where in the station we are? Like, you know.
Yes. As you walk in, you see that you are at a transfer dock under the hangar for hangar 1.
All right.
You're at a transfer airlock.
Okay. Do we have a map of this? Actually, we maybe probably should have brought one with us to start. I hope Malcolm thought ahead and has one on his little digipad.
As you can see, the layout of this, as you came in, you can see that this is a bog standard outpost.
So we know where to go. Like, we
with
know
the
where we need to
essentials.
go, basically.
You've been in
Yeah.
outposts thousands of times. Like, yes.
Okay.
You're not going to have any problem navigating. Now, like, the stores and shops will be different. They're
Right.
different ones.
But we know where, like, the main control room is.
You would know
and-
exactly where everything is in this station. That's not an issue.
All right. Why
That
is it-
sounded like a disapproving
Grumble.
grumble there, Selezen.
No, I was just clearing my throat. Sorry.
Well, Com is going to make the suggestion that we should go to the control room and see if we can just turn it on. You know, we got the keys, technically. You know, see if it has any juice. We just need to basically turn it on, and then if not, then go wherever we need to go to do the power thing, like the generator room.
If anything goes wrong, I'll just punch it.
Yeah.
How do we turn an outpost on?
Yeah. So I say we head to the control room first and go from there. Oh, wait. We're going to seal the airlock before we leave. We're going to close those doors just in case. Because Psycho DM.
We're
Alright.
learning.
You pump them close again.
Right.
And then pull the lever down and click it in. It's
Alright.
the airlock is now sealed.
Okay. So to the control room.
God damn it, Benjamin. To the control room. So you go through some more corridors. you have to manually pump some doors open. The station's pretty much on lockdown right now, but you can manually pump up the hydraulic system and open the doors. It doesn't take you very long, and you end up in a largish room. You can see that there is a central core with stations around it, and then there's stations around the outside of the room. It is completely dark in here, minus your headlamps.
So real quick, I try to get a hold of Billy Bob now that we're here because it's a more centralized location, you know.
Okay.
So we're probably closer to him than we were before. Does he respond? Useful. I feel like we're being jammed, honestly.
Yeah, that or the
We'll leave that
communications array for this place doesn't work.
Yeah.
Might need to get a
Well,
booster because we're actually inside, and it's a big metal thing, so it's like a Faraday cage, basically.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's see if we can turn this bitch on. Is there an on switch?
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I mean,
Big
look,
red button on.
This is on. You know? Like, there's nothing saying this has to be a complex process. It could literally just be,
Just notice an unplugged
Turn
cable
on.
in the outlet.
you know,
Oh.
like,
Well, there's the problem.
hey, I see your problem right here. Your on switch is off. There you go.
I mean, the sad part is in Pulsar, it does kind of work that way.
I mean, it legit could just be a just like, you know, push to close. Like, you know.
Okay. I will need...
We have button start cars. So they can have button start stations in the future.
Yeah, right? We've got our little, you know, station key fob thing going on here. It knows it's us, you know. It's fine.
What? What?
We're close enough.
Whoever wants to look, if you have investigation, roll it. Otherwise, roll awareness.
I'm up. Hang on, let me get my experiences up. Investigation.
Even though you know
at
the
level
layout of
2.
the station, how to turn one on,
I'd roll for seduction.
Well, I got one success.
okay.
Wait a minute, that's on. Oh, sorry. What's the controlling attribute?
Just 4. Oh, awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah.
Pop. Try that again. That's better.
2.
No, it isn't.
And you got 4? Yeah. As you're walking around, Carson, you see...
An on switch.
Practically, you actually see auxiliary power control, and you see that the main breaker is off.
Alexa, turn on the station.
Yeah.
Okay, fix the main breaker.
Okay, you click the main breaker in, and as you do that, you see, excuse me, you see 2 panels kind of click to life. Just to the left of the panel, or just to the left of this, you see 2 display panels light up. You see battery power, battery backups at 2%. Auxiliary generators are offline. Emergency power only. But you do have emergency lighting now throughout the station.
Okay. Did that bring up the comms array?
That did not bring up the comms array.
Right.
Do we know where to go to reboot the power?
Yeah, is there like a generator room or something?
Yes.
Like
there is a generator room. It is 1 deck below the control center.
Well, okay.
And we're in the control center.
You are
Yeah.
in the control center right now.
Is there a
Is there
like
a
ladder?
hatch for like an airlock to go down?
Yeah.
From here, yes, there is a lift that goes between them, and there is a hatch and a ladder towards the back of the room.
For those watching in
Yes.
American, that's an elevator.
Actually, in Star Trek, they call them lifts.
Yeah,
Turbo
turbo
lift.
lift.
Turbo
Yeah.
lift. Yeah.
Well, let's take the ladder down to the power room and see if we can, turn on the generators or like
Okay.
the normal power generation.
You get down there, and in the emergency lighting.
Oh. No. Well, hold on. Station has solar panels, right? I mean, like,
yes.
was there anything in like the control room to indicate whether or not the solar panel feeds were on or not, or is that going to be in like? 'Cause, like they would be accumulating solar energy no matter what. It's just whether or not they're actually feeding that energy anywhere.
You would see that the solar panel array is not functional.
Interesting. Okay.
It's receiving 0 watts from the solar panel.
Okay.
Solar panels.
Right. Because there's a few of them. Okay. Just curious. Yeah. All right. So we go down to the power room.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Turn on the main power source. I mean, I'm assuming it's some type of.
There is a small fusion reactor, and and then you also have the solar arrays.
And the fusion reactor is what is it's the primary. It's not like it's a backup,
Correct.
right? Like it's like okay, so, and it's not currently functioning. Correct.
It is off.
Well, I mean, we have experience jump starting these, right?
Yeah, why not?
Then,
Huge unstable hydrogen bomb.
yeah,
New station. What fun could the GM have here?
yeah. I feel like I'm gonna divert to like the. I don't know. I think we should all look at. I don't know.
Walk up to the side of the reactor and just slam it on the side and go, hey!
Kick it.
The fonts.
Titus, punch
Did it
it.
work?
The
Everything
fonts, the
powers on.
reactor.
Hey, look at that.
Nobody said you were going to use the Fonzie method.
Yeah, right. Well, okay. First of all, did that actually work?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, one can hope, right? I'm guessing there's manuals for a startup sequence, potentially.
There are.
Okay. Does our previous experience with when we were on the planet, help here?
You would be able to. You understand the fundamentals of it, but the exact method for this particular reactor, it's not exactly the same fuel feed, it's not exactly the same control panel, but you understand the fundamentals.
Okay. So as long as we follow the clearly written and very, precise startup instruction guide thing, we'll be
Yes.
fine.
Should be.
So Malcolm, since you've got that whole badassery and computer science things going on here, you want to see that?
I suppose. First, can I look in the glove box for like a Haynes Outpost manual? Break down how we repair this. I think that's the
There is no repair manual. There is a quick start guide.
Quick start guide.
Alright, what am I rolling? For this computer thing?
Well, it's not really a computer thing. You're going to read and follow said instructions.
No.
Yeah, but as a computer guy, he's better at that, than most.
He's better at that whole reading
So this
thing.
is just an intellect check? Essentially.
Sure.
I will read along with him, and we will compare notes. So I will roll with him on this.
Is it difficulty 4?
Mm-hmm.
That was shit.
Yeah, you say you're like, "Come, yeah, I got this. You can not. You don't have to read over my shoulder." That's really irritating. Yeah, you rolled completely perfect on that. Oh no, I had that backwards. I apologize. Simon's like, or Com is reading over your shoulder and goes, you might want to really take note of that page right there and that page right there.
This is a cooperative collaboration of comparative notes. I'm not being, an ass to him or anything. I'm just like,
You're like, you might want to take a note of that. That looks really important. Okay, so in doing this, you know that you need to power up the coolant flow first. Then you need to power up magnetic containment. Then you need to power up the injector. Oh god. And then you need to power up the laser igniter. Uses the laser to fuse the atoms, and then once the fusion reaction begins, the plasma flow will be contained within the magnetic confinement, start to spin, thus generating power. Thus, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna follow those instructions to the letter.
Okay. So, in seeing that, you notice that there are valves to open the coolant flow.
Mm-hmm.
Turn those.
Following the instructions, doing it exactly what it says to do.
Okay. You turn the valves.
Uh-huh.
And the next thing, there's no panels on. There's nothing.
Wait, but there's emergency power running.
There is emergency lighting running. You have 2%
lighting.
battery.
Oh, well, okay. So you said the solar panel interfacings were in here as well?
Yep. Everything to do with power is in here.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the solar panel stuff. Like, are they
just like out of place?
Yeah,
they
do the
not
solar
pointing the
panels
right
look
way?
like they're actually like collecting, and it's
You
just
cannot
not
see
going
the solar
anywhere,
panels from
or
here.
but
But it does say 0 watts. These are manual gauges, like analog gauges. The watt meter is at 0. And then there is a lux on it, and the lux meter is up at 60%.
You need to
okay,
move
so
them?
it's we need to
Tilt them towards
reorient
the
them
sun.
slightly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there controls for that here?
They're automatic.
That's not very useful when there's no
Yeah,
power.
it's a spacewalk.
All right, so somebody's gonna have to go out and.
Someone's
So-
strong enough to move the
I
panels.
think it's going to be Titus.
This sounds like a job for Titus.
As Titus accidentally rips one of the solar panels off the
Just-
station.
Right. I just say to Titus, look,
Well,
just
then
very
we'll stand
important.
out there and
Don't
hold it.
punch the solar panels, okay? We need them. They're important.
So punch the solar panels.
Don't punch. No punching. Zero punching.
Okay. I can manage that. I think I can manage that.
Right, so we'll send... Oh, this could be tricky, though. Oh, wait a minute. If we're going to send him out...
I'm gonna go outside then. I do put my EVA suit on before you try and give me any nonsense about me decompressing because I haven't got an EVA suit on Chaos.
Hold on, hold on.
I know I'm still wearing it, so ignore that.
So I do say to him, when you get outside, because I'm guessing he's going to go the same route? Maybe? Or, I don't know. Anyway, we should look and see if there's an auxiliary power input where we landed the ship. And see if we can feed power from the ship into the station temporarily while we get this going.
Seems logical.
Right? Like basically just we're reversing the flow. So we should see if that exists as well.
Okay.
Someone that's better at looking for such things should probably come with me. Malcolm?
Yep. Alright. Suit up. I'm already suited, so.
Okay, you head all the way back out to the ship. No issues whatsoever. It's pretty easy to retrace your steps.
Yeah, because we haven't taken any. There's no gravity.
Oh,
When suddenly an airlock explodes and Malcolm gets sucked out into space.
When will he learn?
So
damn!
you
Like
make
4
it.
times now.
You make it all the way back out to the ship, and you hear Billy Bob. Hey, you guys are okay in there?
Yay! We fixed
So
something.
much blood, Billy Bob. So much blood.
Oh
It's
shit.
everywhere.
Well, get on. We get out of here then.
No, I'm fucking with you. It's fine.
It's too late for us. Save yourself.
No, don't tell him that. He'll actually leave.
And then from the inside you hear. Yeah, I've been trying to talk to you for a minute here. It's the station's got a little bit of a rotation, and it is getting kind of difficult to maintain the lock to this here hangar. If we could, maybe get the launch clamps to work, it'd be a lot easier to maintain position.
We'll get on that.
All right.
Do we have any controls for that?
Those controls would be in the hangar.
Oh, useful.
And I'm guessing they probably require power. But we don't actually we don't actually know what's going on there, Carson, because we're inside and we can't actually hear him well enough, right? Yeah.
Okay.
No. We're just gonna sit and wait and hope that they find an auxiliary power input that gives us enough power to turn this bitch on, or
So, Malcolm, what do you need me to punch? I was told to punch some solar panels. What do I need to punch?
Yeah, not yet. First, Billy Bob,
Uh-huh.
you've been on lots of outposts. Where do we plug your ship in?
Plug it in.
Yeah.
Yep, we need to give the station a kickstart.
Oh hell! You're gonna try and kickstart an entire space station off Lucille here?
Well, no, we kickstart the station's generator.
Look, I know she doesn't look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Over by that maintenance hatch you went down, there should be a box. Inside the box is a plug. And then you can use the extension cables in the back, plug her in.
Alright, I'll plug it in.
Do we
Alright.
do we see anything change for us?
Alright, I'm gonna try and feed the power, reverse the polarity, and make a graviton beam with a 3/4 tachyon pulse. Oh wait, this is the wrong. It's in Star Trek. Never mind.
So
I'm
are
just
you
gonna...
Voyagering right now?
Yeah.
All right, go start sending power down there. And you start to see. You see the launch clamp. And then you see the shields start to turn this really odd shade of green. And then you see the shields go. And then you see sparks, boom, fly out of the back of the ass. The tether explodes off of it. And you see the ship, all the lights inside and everything.
Oh crap!
And
But-
the inside, you see the lights turn on for a minute. The things start to turn on, and then
Was it on long enough to actually get the kickstart done?
No, it went.
Okay. Okay.
It was on just long enough to get the launch clamps down on the ass.
It was on just long enough to get our hopes up.
Yeah. Well, it was on long enough to now make it so that we have to get the rest of the power going, or we're never leaving this place.
This is our punishment.
You
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
You seem to have the problem of now you have a dead ship and a dead station. But at least they're connected together.
Together in death.
Never cut the cord in the first place.
Dips, it's Billy Bob's Golden Asp.
Okay, we've got to get these solar panels sorted out then. So let's get on with that.
So,
Let's,
I was about to say, where are these solar panels I need to punch?
You can see them. It's just a matter of tether walking.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the
Tie
solar
ourselves
panels.
down.
Just roll me one agility check, please.
God damn it, I hate agility.
4 successes.
No problem.
2 successes. Hey!
It takes you a little bit longer, but you keep Titus within visual range. You guys can both get there, no problem.
Cool. So, do I then need to do a physique check?
You will need to do another agility check, because as you look at these solar panels,
4 successes.
you start to move the panels. And on the inside, Simon,
Yeah.
you start to see the lux meter raise
Okay.
until it reaches 100%.
Yay.
And Titus has turned the solar panels directly into the starlight.
Okay.
Check me out being useful.
Look at that.
As you
I
notice, the
didn't even
watt meter
pop-
says 0 watts.
There's always
Okay.
something.
Is there a breaker? Like, I feel like
You look around and you see no breaker. You've already clicked in all the breakers for auxiliary power.
right, but I'm talking for like the solar power panel. Like, is there? Okay. I mean, they're obviously connected to the station because we're getting an indication of light flow. So we know that like they're not unplugged.
Simon, all of a sudden your
Right.
comm beeps,
Mhm.
and boop, you look down at it and you see that there's text from Billy Bob.
Ah,
It says, "Lucille's dead in the water. Now what?"
hold fast. Working on it.
Please hold. Your customer is important to us.
Please hold. Your text message is important to us. Our next available text message responder will reply when available. All right, so there's got to be something here that is going on with these solar panels. I mean, they're obviously connected to the station because we're getting a lux meter, but we're not getting a wattage, which that doesn't. We'll ignore the fact that's not how solar panels work for a minute, and just
I never
go
said
with
the solar panels themselves weren't generating electricity. They're just not
Right.
feeding electricity anywhere.
Right, that's what I said. Wait, and you know what? I'm not even. Nope. Right.
Delusion
So
battle,
there's
The question
nope.
is,
There
where-
was
the question is, where is this watt meter reading the energy from?
right. So but I had asked earlier. I was like, is there an indicator that the solar panels are not connected to the rest of the system? And like that there's.
Well,
Like there's got to be an interfacing that has to happen where I'm telling the solar panels to send their power to
you have closed,
batteries or
you
something.
have closed all the breakers.
Right.
All
That's-
the breakers are closed. From what you
That-
can see, the solar panels are in full sunlight,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not sending power to the station.
Which makes sense. That's fine. Because there would be a disconnect, reconnect for the actual like power flow, telling it where to send power.
Correct.
Right. So that's what I've been looking for this whole time.
You find nothing in the control room.
You get
No, I was in the power
nothing.
room.
Or, I mean, in the power room, I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. So I go look in the control room.
There is nothing there either.
Is there a utility closet?
Is there anything on the base of like the solar panels?
Oh, can I have an awareness check, please? Or investigation?
I only have awareness.
2 successes.
Perfect. Yes, you see that there is a junction box, and somebody has left it open, and the breakers open. The box is open, and the breakers are very obviously been disconnected. You also notice, while you're looking at it, there's some very strange corrosion around the power couplings.
This is on you, Malcolm.
What colour is this corrosion?
Well,
Wait, is this
Junction,
inside or outside?
junction.
Hold on.
This is outside. This is on
function.
the
Yeah,
solar
we don't.
panels.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I can't see this then. Sorry, I'll shut up then. Sorry.
I'm gonna do an instinct check on it, Chaos. Can I?
Yep, absolutely.
2 successes.
With 2 successes, you look at it, and it doesn't look like oxidization. It doesn't look like it's rusting. It looks like it's kind of been eaten by something.
is it
At
like
this-
chewed on or
No,
like
it's like it's been
eating away like
reacted
an
to.
acid?
At
Okay.
this point, I'm gonna do an awareness. Oh no, I failed.
You think you see some lights pop on hangar 5 as you were wiggling the solar panels.
Can I just like flip them both closed? please?
The solar panels, you're gonna realign them closed.
No. The breaker and the switch.
Can.
I'll do that then.
The switch.
Okay. And in the generator room, you see normal lighting restored in generator room and in the control room. The panels start clicking on one at a time all the way around as you watch the watt meter just ting, just spike right up. Its power's been restored.
Yay!
I done good.
Yay!
And as soon as that happens, you can start hearing each other again.
Bounds arrays up. Awesome.
So there's some sort of weird fucking goop that seems to have eaten at the junction box.
Strange.
And now with the lights on, you look at the central core, and you also see some odd corrosion.
What color is it?
It's the same color as the metal,
Oh.
but it looks pitted. And what else do you do to investigate it?
So are there any like tools around or anything? Like screwdrivers, wrenches,
Yeah,
various things, you know, like
Yeah, you look around and you see in one of the utility drawers there's some basic toolage around. You know what you'd normally find if you had to remove a panel or something like that.
So I'm gonna take like a screwdriver that there's multiple type, like a flathead, but as long as there's other flatheads, right? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, and I'm gonna just kind of like gently like kind of poke
Tap
it,
at the corrosion.
like tap it, like kind of just like see if it's like gonna give, like if I give it a little pressure, does it give way and go brittle and crumble to nothing?
Everywhere
or...
the corrosion has touched, that you touched, crumbles. Just like paper mache.
Oh,
So is this corrosion in place where these breakers would actually have to make contact again? So we're gonna have to replace this shit.
We'll just assume that they told you everything they saw out there. It's on the power lines, the conduits. It wasn't on the breaker itself.
Gotta replace like lines themselves.
So I'll have to replace it at some point. But if it can carry a current now, then at least we've got short term. We can always go and we can always send Billy Bob to get some supplies, or go with him, or whatever.
So yeah,
But is it worth
Is there
trying
any-
it?
yeah, like in the main core, like on the reactor and everything. Does any like vital portions of this look like it's been touched by the corrosion, or is it all just kind of like tertiary, just wherever areas?
Let me have from you. Let me have. Well, give me an investigation, and then
Uh-huh.
give me an intelligence.
Do you want me to do this as well?
Okay.
Investigation.
If you want.
And then just an intellect.
Yes, please.
3 and 3.
Carson, you rolled 4 and 2. You guys look around and you do see some more corrosion around the core, but it doesn't look. It looks like it's merely on like support areas, not necessarily containment.
So nothing like critical. Like if we were to actually finish the power cycle
It
and boot
doesn't
sequence,
look
like
critical.
I mean,
But I
obviously-
wouldn't let the reactor, from what you can tell, you wouldn't want the reactor to start vibrating too hard.
Oh well, that's useful. Good thing it's magnetically contained in a 0G environment. We're fine. Yeah. I look to Carson saying, "Give it a shot. Turn it on." What do you say? Like, I say we go for it.
Yeah, why not?
We
I don't
yeah,
have
we
a
need to-
reputation for being careful with these things, so let's just carry on.
All right. I guess Con will finish the cycle of the boot cycle for the reactor.
You get the coolant flow running, and you start to hear a whooshing noise as coolant begins to flow around the reactor core. And then you click in magnetic containment. Pardon me. And there's a low hum as the superconducting material chills down and begins powering up the magnetic field. After you see the magnetic flux lines go green, you begin the injection of the hydrogen, and you see the pressure lines come up and they go green, and you start the power up sequence for the ignition laser. The laser starts to power. You hear the capacitors kind of crackle a bit as they start, and then there's a button that you push for ignition. You push it, and and then you start to watch the power levels rise, and they get all the way to 80%, and you hear a loud bang,
Oh, that's not good.
and you start, and then all of a sudden, and you start watching the coolant level dramatically drop.
Turn it off.
Emergency shutdown procedure
Yep.
engaged.
You kill the laser, the ignition laser, and with that, the plasma itself, after a minute or two, just kind of dissipates, and then all of a sudden you hear, and you think one of the magnets may have crashed.
Oh. So while this is happening, I'm keeping everybody updated, right? So everybody knows what's happening. To which I then go, so anybody got the number for Spurf Pro? We might need one.
The coolant did not leak out.
Yeah, but they handle more than just, floods, man.
No.
And fire. They handle all sorts of types of, emergency situations that require immediate response. I'm
Spurf Pro.
thinking maybe Spurf Pro can come along and just, give us an idea. Maybe Sperminex as well. Oh, that was.
No, maybe not. No.
You gotta watch out for that Sperminex when Spurv crows around. God.
I said it and then realized what I had said. There was no pre-thought on that one. Yeah.
So, as you notice, auxiliary power is still on. You still have solar power.
Is the solar enough to run like essential systems, life support, all the things
You
that
can
we need?
run life support. You absolutely can run life support on the solar.
Is it enough to fire the
You can fire
the maneuvering
one hanger at a
thruster,
time.
the maneuvering thrusters to maintain station orientation and rotation and orbit of whatever, so that it doesn't drift or anything?
You have access to cold gas thrusters.
Right. Is that enough to make sure that we're in a stable orbit and not falling
You
into?
mean like losing your orbit, degrading, and crashing into the planet?
Right.
You're far enough away from that. You're in no danger. You're way above the ionosphere or anything that would cause enough drag to make your orbit decay quick enough to where you'd have to worry about it.
Okay. And then as far as like the station rotation that Billy Bob was mentioning, was that the normal rotation, or was that like because it was off for a while?
It's because it was off for a while. You do have access to cold gas thrusters.
So we can correct that rotation?
You can correct it temporarily.
That's fine. As long as we can just... I'm guessing it's one of those correct and then it's going to slowly start again. We just correct, slowly start again kind of things. We don't have to maintain thrust. That would not make sense. All right.
You have access to essential systems.
Essential systems. Okay. And then we're going to call Spurf Pro.
Can I ask, has the station got a storage bay anywhere?
Yeah.
Is it worth having a look and see if they've got any spare parts in there for anything we might have just broken?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's also bring the ship in, since we can fire a hangar. Like we can operate a hangar
You can
normally.
operate a hangar.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and bring the ship in and disconnect it from the station so that we can get it.
Oh,
working.
it's disconnected. That cable exploded. Oh, it's disconnected.
It's very disconnected. Okay.
All right. That was the fast version of that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, DJ, how long is this cigarette of yours? Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Sorry, I forgot that it was still on. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought he was just sitting there with like, you got one of them plastic, like they had in the 1920s with the cigarette on the
The
end.
cigarette holders. Yeah. I just figured he had a hookah setup going on with it, and it was just like non-stopping, with
It's like
the
auto trip
tobacco.
hookah.
It's just
I actually kind of half
just-
expected to see the thing come off and him have a big glass dome on his head just full of smoke.
Lol.
That would work
No,
too.
I just completely forgot.
Okay, so to recap, we have solar, enough to run essential systems. We've got the ship inside. We're going to get it working again. That should be the priority, actually. Get it working, because we may need to leave quickly, depending on what we find here.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, for the moment, I'm going to put my EVA suit back on again, and then go in search of the storage bay, see what we've got down there. So you see the magnet's
actually, I'll
crashed,
go-
we've got a potential problem with the conduits and a problem with the coolant, so we need more coolant as well. So I'll go looking for that.
And on the same route as Carson, I'll start just kind of searching the rest of the station for anything that may be so look, check all the shop locations, make sure everything's normal, if you will, and there's not I don't know, Thargoids running around and stuff.
You have no idea what a Thargoid is.
But there's not space leeches sucking the life out of the
Leeches,
station
maybe?
somewhere,
But we do know what
Just-
Thargoids are. They're just one of those stories that we get told to keep us scared at night.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay, yeah, but,
What you said would be the equivalent of saying the boogeyman's running around.
yeah, but that's basically what he's doing. He's just making sure that that everything is okay at the rest of the station. Nothing's out of place. There's no random hatches open out into the nothingness. You know, various other things that would make sense to check on the rest of the station, and just a general integrity and stability check. Right?
Don't think he was
Yeah.
paying attention there, Simon.
I'm sorry.
No,
my wife was asking how much longer we had. And I was
Wife
30
aggro.
minutes. Yeah, you can search around for evidence of boogeymen.
Just
or-
various like, does it look like somebody was squatting here and like they trashed like a whole fucking section of the station and it's
No.
ripped to shreds, or you know, things like that? Like, you know, is everything?
As you goes down the main corridor, you see there is debris, but it looks more like a hasty evacuation than just misuse.
We really should have gotten an inspection on the station before we bought it, guys. It's a normal real estate thing. Like, we should have had that happen first.
I was trying to ask for information. I got told, but like, it's either you buy it or you don't. I tried.
Are there
You-
lemon
you
laws?
look down at your
This never
title.
would've
You
happened
look
if we
down at your
bought Rage
title and it
Colony.
says salvage on it.
Can we return it? Like,
Just gonna
is
say
there
it
a
again.
lemon law?
Morton Mart.
I feel like we just got swindled hardcore, guys.
Clearly, we have to murder Susan McCounting.
Obviously, must happen. All right, I'm keeping a close eye out for any more of that corrosion as I go.
You definitely see more corrosion as you go down. It seems to be more concentrated on areas using higher amounts of electricity, and the areas around where the electricity is.
Almost
Faulty
like
electricity.
something.
And everywhere you touch it, it's the metal is just, and it just crumbles like cornflakes.
So it's almost like something was jacking power. Some type of a creature, perhaps, was basically siphoning power for its own use, and in the process was creating some type of acidic solution that caused this damage. That's like this is him monologuing his thought process to everybody. Yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this is what it looks like.
And then you go down and you see face huggers.
I mean, would not be surprised.
Well, I agree with Chicken Dips. We're clearly house flippers.
Yeah, we're station flippers. Let's go.
Station Flipper. That'd be a fucking awesome game. Sorry.
Right? Idea for a new game. Go! Copyrighted, trademark, nobody
We're gonna
steal it.
knock out some of these walls, and it's really gonna open this hangar up.
Yeah, right. Get some nice, good natural light in here.
It's 3301
All right.
in the Elite.
Well, that's me searching. Carson's doing his thing, so, and I'm gonna disappear for just a moment.
Okay. So Carson,
Yo!
you make it down to station stores, no issues. You're able to get in there. The door's open. It's also pressurized. They keep the station spares on board for easy access, not off in one of the holding bags. You get down there and you see material for making conduit. You see various breakers, replacement panels, replacement screens, replacement. I mean, you name it. They probably have like one or two, just about everything critical, except for a reactor.
Fair enough.
As you go through there, though, you see some portable power units, and they are half corroded. And completely drained.
Okay, so they've been used already then. Okay. can you have possessed electricity? Electricity monsters, or badly insulated equipment. You can have that.
Badly insulated equipment.
Just wondering if that. If we need to maybe do an entire system check. Okay. For the moment, I'll take note of that, and I'll still keep looking for what I was looking for, like replacement components for the magnetic whatever thing broke.
Okay.
Kind of sort of coolant, that kind of stuff, and anything that we might be able to use to replace the conduits,
Okay.
like replacement conduit.
You can find all of that stuff in there, no problem.
Okay. Is there a handy dandy trolley I can use to cart it all around?
You're in 0G.
Is there a handy dandy thing I can put it all in to make carting it around much easier? I'm not going to start pushing things around just at random.
I mean, you
bouncing them off
have
walls.
rope. I mean, yes. Let's say that there's a couple of bags or whatever you can kind of stuff things into.
I'll just strap stuff together then and start pushing it through.
Malcolm. Hi.
Yep.
Where are you right now?
I don't
We're
know.
still
I don't think.
outside,
Yeah, so
aren't
we're
we?
still standing out by the solar panels.
No, hold on. We said we brought the ship and everybody in.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Okay.
So we're just kind of loitering, waiting.
Alright, so you're
to be
loitering in
useful
the
again.
hangar?
Yeah.
Okay. And Com, where are you right now?
Aren't I still perusing? I mean, it's not like a massive station, but it's still pretty big. So I'm still working my way through all the areas, general areas you'd go, and just trying to track the damage and keep an eye on anything.
Okay.
Am I not being killed?
No. Not yet.
Wow.
Strange. Usually when the GM's going, "Hey, where are you? And what are you doing?"
Who are
No
you?
reason.
With chaos.
I'm waiting I'm waiting for the bad news. The other foot to drop as
Yeah.
such.
I'm waiting for the stick.
Yeah.
Titus,
Yes.
you're in the hangar.
Yeah.
You see one of the conduits above your head,
Yeah.
and
God.
it starts to spark. That and the steel girder attached to it.
It's sparking.
It starts to let loose.
So I'm going to
Please
tell
let me have an
everyone that.
agility check.
I'm going to tell everyone that straight away. And agility, no worries.
And it swings down and smashes into
How
the
does it-
hull.
How does it swing down in 0G?
Don't!
Yeah.
And Khan
Yeah.
gets sucked out of an airlock.
You just made a big old thing about how 0G and Carson doesn't need a
Fuck you,
trolley
Simon.
just to
Fuck
move
you.
stuff around because it's 0G.
Your,
It's
like-
your
magnetic.
trap for trap's sake has failed you.
It's magnetic.
What's magnetic?
The fucking thing that holds the ship down?
There's clamps holding the ship
It's
down,
not
and the
kinetic.
magnets are on the ship, and they're disabled because the ship has no power. There's no magnetic forces.
It starts it sparks and the reinforcing beam just kind of starts to float.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a solution.
No, I don't need your
No,
shitty
no, no,
solution.
no.
No, you're not even here. You're not
Electrical.
even here.
No, hold on.
You're not even here.
Electrical
You're on the
discharge.
promenade.
Electrical. As an electrician, electrical discharge does have enough force to have actual movement. So it could have exploded out and is now moving towards him. Of course, it would not be moving that fast. Maybe, I don't know, a
I was
few
gonna say,
feet
I
a
just,
second
push
at most.
off and float
Aha!
out
Now
the
he's
way.
muted. No one can hear him.
Physics and science, motherfucker.
Fuck you, I forgot it was 0G for a minute. Anyway, but
I
you
do that every
notice
single
that-
time I play this game, don't worry about it.
You do notice that one of the support girders is no longer attached to the hangar.
Guys, one of the support girders is no longer attached to the hangar. Do you want me to try and punch it back into place?
Com says no. Punching it seems like
Hang
it'd be a
on,
bad
no,
idea.
No. I want to try this. Chaos.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put it back into place and try and punch it into place. What difficulty physique check would that be?
Hold on. I just want to clarify that you're attempting to
Yes.
basically weld a steel girder back into place with the force of your punch.
Yes.
So like
correct.
friction weld it back into place.
Yep. Chaos.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood what you were.
Difficulty.
To punch the beam?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use your agility check as you can float up there and get the beam.
Yeah.
There is no difficulty to punch it. Just give me an attack roll.
So what, physique?
Well, no, I need an attack roll.
Oh, okay, so... Oh. Like that. Yeah?
8d6. Yeah, that would be right. Yeah, you punch the living shit out of this thing, and the metal completely shatters. And little corroded chunks just go floating.
Guys, it didn't work. Guys,
Well.
punching it back into place didn't work.
Station is shit. Let's pawn it.
You see Billy Bob finally emerge on
Scrap
the
it.
access hatches of the asp.
Is he pissed? I don't know because I can't see. Don't worry about it.
What in the hell is going on around
He's pissed.
here?
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I see you up there. Why is my ship dead? And why are we all in this death trap?
Because we bought this space station, Billy Bob.
Chaos is a meanie.
We bought this space station, dude.
Listen, downslide. Shush.
No, actually, that's fine. Punching in standard muscle movements in zero-G environments work normally.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Titus, let me have another agility check, please.
No
Yeah,
worries.
you would have pushed yourself backwards with the
Newton's
force of your
third
punch.
law. Okay, yeah, you managed to...
Land like a cat. Yeah. Fucking Titus. I'm a god.
Hero landing.
Titus will never die.
And you hit corroded metal. It rips your EVA suit, and you go out into space. But not today. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, I understand that.
I tried to punch it to make it better, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Does anybody have any idea what in the hell is going on with this corrosion? Anybody actually looked at it?
It's weird.
Oh, well, that's darn scientific. Well, here's what I know. We're all going to die on here until we can get something fixed.
You sound
Get a
like you
lot
know what you're
more-
going with.
Get a
going
lot
on.
more fixing done if you weren't sitting here flapping your gums, Billy Bob.
Oh,
So,
you all flapping my gums. Well, I tell you what. Maybe you just shut your mouth.
Am I back with that kit yet?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to drop that kit off and say, right, here's all the stuff I can find that might help us start replacing shit. I'm going to go and have a look around. I'm going to go back into that storage bay and I'm going to see if I can find anything else, because I found power supply units down there that seem to be drained and corroded. So I think
Badly
people
corroded.
badly corroded. So I think the people on this station originally have all seen these problems, tried to fix it, tried to jump the power up, and it's still not worked. So something is not right. So I'm just going to go back down that storage bay and have another look. Alright?
Do you want me to come with you?
Things to punch. Yeah, if you want. Don't think I'll need you that much. Your special skills are. Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Well, you know, if you need anything punching.
Can't see it, but yeah.
So,
Sorry to cut Billy Bob off mid-flow, so carry on while I'm on my way back down. Or we're on our way back down.
well, so Calm having the idea that this is something specifically targeting power sources, given that all the corrosion that he's found seems to be focused around like conduits and high power use points. He's going to head to any areas that are currently using large amounts of power, like conduit junction boxes, things like that, and see if there's anything at them currently that might explain where the corrosion came from. Like, you know, an organism or anything.
You everywhere you go, around high power use things, like, you know, you can kind of peek into the kitchen of the restaurant and you notice that there's corrosion on the refrigeration units, on the cooking units. As you go through, a lot of the terminals have a little bit of corrosion on it. But as you start heading towards Hangar 4, you start to notice that the amount of corrosion is increasing. The amount of things that are corroded, even the things that use just a tiny bit of power, have a little bit of this corrosion on it.
I'm going to Hangar 4.
Okay.
And I message Malcolm and Titus and say, hey guys, do you want to meet me at Hangar 4? Only because it seems that there's the potential that whatever might be causing this corrosion might be in Hangar 4. And, you know, there might be something to punch. Or shoot.
I'll head to
All right.
punching things. I'm
So-
good at punching things.
We head to Hangar 4, but the whole way we're pretending to be like birds and airplanes as if we just stole fizzy lifting drink.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get to the airlock to let you into Hangar 4. And
Okay.
as you get inside the airlock, it says that Hangar 4 is completely depressurized.
That's fun. We're all still wearing our environment suits, of course, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Make sure we're not gonna decompress ourselves out there.
No, I'm not sure, actually. We might die. But, you know, that's part of the fun.
You do.
I grab onto something before anyone opens the door.
Yeah, we're going to tether off.
I open the door.
I'm going to tether off Titus, despite his I don't care moment here.
I mean, it's a standard airlock. There is power in the airlock.
Okay.
Oh,
then
well, we do
just
this
cycle
normal
through.
pressurizing. Yeah, okay. We're cycling through the airlock as you would normally expect to cycle through an airlock.
And you cycle through, and you see, through the blackness, since there's no power in this airlock, or in this hangar, since power's over at Hangar 5 with Billy Bob, or Hangar 1, I apologize, Billy Bob. You look through, and you can see starlight. There's pockmarks and holes everywhere, all over the hull of Hangar 4.
Alright. Using our super high-powered flashlights. I mean, just gonna scan the room. Just gonna look around and see if there's anything that looks like it may have caused this.
And you see corrosion everywhere. It's like this hangar is just falling apart.
Wow. Titus, don't punch anything. 'Cause it'll just, the whole thing will just go.
Okay, no punching.
Any so there's no indication of anything that caused this though, right? Like there's no any containers, storage containers that are like broken open, like anything.
Nothing
I
that you
need
can
to
see.
roll
The
up.
corrosion green.
No.
Good.
No, the corrosion is the same color as the metal that it's on.
Does it look like for the areas that are like pockmarked, right, in here?
Mhm.
Does it look like it corroded from the inside out or the outside in?
Intellect.
Three.
Inside out.
Okay.
You would know from this, whatever's going on, it
Yeah.
seems to have started here.
Yeah. But there's no indication of what that might have been, right?
Corrosion. There is some strange corrosion that seems to be gravitating towards electricity and metal.
What's going on with me at this point? Am I still looking around, or have I joined these guys, or
What would you like to be doing?
still going down to have a look in the cargo bay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's cut over to you then. You're in the cargo bay. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm going to examine those 2 power units
Okay.
initially.
As you get up to the 2 power units, you look and you see that the containment unit is completely eaten away inside the power unit. Like, think of it like a big portable capacitor. And it has a small fuel cell attached to it. But as you can see, like, you can see into the fuel cell, and you can see that the capacitor is nearly hollowed out. And the shell, the protective and kind of decorative shell around it, is just eaten off completely from the top.
Is there any residue inside it? Anything that could have been inside this capacitor-like thing?
You don't see any residue, but it's definitely, as you poke at it, it just flakes right off.
I'm actually wondering if these power units might have been the source of the problem. Connecting those up to the station may have transferred whatever corrupted thing that was inside it into the station itself. Does it look, other than being corroded to shit, does it look new? Does it look like a kind of weird design? Is it
No, I mean...
Does it look nude, did you say?
new, opposite of old?
You look at it, and from what you can tell, it does, on the bottom of it, have, like, property of Akiyama hangar. It's scuffed. It's pretty scuffed up. It doesn't look new.
So it's not something that's just been brought onto the station or something. It belongs here.
It looks
and
like
it
it's
was-
been in use for a little while. I mean, it's new-ish, but it's not... It's been used.
Alright, so it's probably unlikely that that's the cause of the problem then. It's obviously something on the station's corrupted that rather than the other way around. Okay. Alright, I'll take a few photos of it then, obviously with my eye. Then I'll have a look around the cargo
All right.
bay.
So I'm actually gonna spoogle this issue. I'm gonna pull up Spoogle and
Okay.
I'm gonna spoogle foo.
Cube.
And,
Outpost. Corrosion.
Yeah.
And you get a spore error.
Why doesn't spoogle work?
Because you don't have enough power to run the internet. Or
Wait,
Galnet.
spore? Is that a clue?
No.
Spore. wait. Yeah, we should.
No.
It's a router. It's no big deal. It's just that the comms array is on.
The comms array is on for basically local communication.
All right, we gotta get the ship working.
Not to mention, you don't have the main computer system running yet. You're on emergency power.
All right, we're
It's
gonna go
my
get
mobile hotspot.
No, we're on the solar power.
Can I
I
just
mean, it's
point
not-
out that, see these feet? These are investigating feet. Not pervy feet, investigating feet. Why don't we just investigate, have a look around ourselves, try and use our brains, or sprains as you guys might call them, rather than having a look on the internet?
I mean, I'm just trying to be efficient about it.
Investigation
And I'm
montage.
trying to be investigative about it.
Yeah, investigation montage. It's happening.
This is where like Scooby Doo.
No, like, legitimately.
The doors.
Yeah, legitimately. Yeah.
No one's ever gonna keep it down.
So I'm going to look for other things in this storage bay that are corroded, or that may show some signs of corrosion, or that look out of place.
You
Any
see
storage
that
containers, or boxes, or things I can throw open cautiously and have a look round.
everything generally in here looks fine. You do
God
see
damn
a
it.
couple of battery-operated tools that have signs of corrosion on them. You do see that the lighting fixtures in here, they kind of flicker a bit. There's corrosion beginning on those.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing obviously in here, I'll have the ground as much as I can, and then I'll head out and try thinking about other places I can look. Just going to basically explore hangars, storage bays,
Well, so-
that kind of stuff. See if there's anything around. Follow some of this corrosion stuff around. See if I can head
Well,
towards
so-
where it
so-
looks worse.
Well, real quick, I just want to point out that everything I would have found or would have seemed as interesting, I would have told everybody about. So Selezen, or like Carson, would know, like all the power conduit areas that I found, like the fact that it seems to be concentrating towards Hangar 4, and that we've entered into Hangar 4 and it's like corroding from the inside out, and we can see space. Like
I'm assuming
that's
that you guys are all
all-
on comms together.
Like you know all of that. Like you know that
Well,
that's what we just
I
found.
wasn't sure because you keep saying that comms are intermittent. We're on the
No,
same
no.
comms network
You
as
guys
we
have-
would be with Billy Bob.
You have, now that you've got emergency power on in here, you have the basics of auxiliary power. Local communications is fine.
Right. Okay.
You don't have library access. You don't have or Galnet access. You don't have high power long range comms. You have essentials. You have
Short
life
answer is we can
support,
talk to each other.
Doors. You can talk to each other.
So the short answer is that yes, I know what Simon's been doing.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know
Right.
everything.
In which
that's
case, I'll
happening.
head straight for where Simon for that hangar.
Right.
Okay.
For
Sounds good.
sake.
Malcolm, go try and see if he can't work on the ship, because I have to go to work now.
You know what? And we'll all meet up in Hangar 4 next week.
Yay.
Well, that was
You
sudden.
didn't think I was just gonna give you a station, did you? Especially when you're like, "Let's montage Road to Riches." All right, mother.
Great
say
idea.
that.
Said to
Well,
rhyme
say
with
that
road
like
to bitches.
montaging the road to riches wasn't a great idea.
And
It
you
was
know
a pretty
what?
good idea. It's a pretty
It
good
was
idea.
a great idea, but you're either gonna run into problems raising the money, or you're gonna run into problems spending the money.
Well, we
I
spent
think
it pretty
you're
well. It's just
very
now
well.
what we've bought is a lemon.
Maggie's gonna have a fun time when she comes back to
Oh, my God.
she's gonna
being
kill us.
stranded on a station.
And you can't leave now because you don't have long range comms. And nobody knows you're here. And your ship doesn't fucking work.
Oh, this is fun.
I hate that.
Point myself at the closest planet and just push off.
You probably don't want to do that. It's a ringed gas giant.
The next closest planet.
That's a high metal content world. There's nothing inhabitable in this system.
Perfect.
Bullshit.
There's a planetary base.
There is one planetary base.
Well, dropping in like an ODST.
Let's go.
All right, so everybody, you guys got anything special? Anything you want to announce? Anything going on?
Thursday.
What's Thursday?
Thursday. Thursday is the big charity stream that is happening, organised by the wonderful Honey Thief.
Ooh,
Thursday.
very nice.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Selezen, I know I
I'll-
asked you to do this last time, and I have since lost it because I suck. Can you? 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 Can you the link to buy Elite Encounters if they want it?
I'll stick it in my chat if somebody wants to grab it from there.
What is it? Daftworks.
Nope, that's wrong. Fuck. Can't type for shit. Sorry, it's a new keyboard, so. Yeah, daftworks.co.uk/EliteRPG. Or daftworks.co.uk/store for the actual shop to buy in.
There it is. There it is. Now I just gotta make that a command. Which I will do after. So, Selezen, are you going to continue streaming?
This afternoon? No, I'm not. I'll be signing off when I sign off.
Alright,
you guys.
we need to find ourselves a raid target. Who is on? Who is on? Wow. Like,
He is on.
huh?
Sweepy.
I was going to suggest Dark Insanity. Oh,
Or
actually,
Dark
no.
Insanity.
Honey
No,
Thief.
the Honey
Honey
Thief.
thief.
The
Yeah.
Honey
Honey
Thief.
Thief.
Yeah,
Honey
let's
Thief.
do it. Honey Thief.
Alright, here we go, guys. Grab your raid phrases. There it is. Grab that raid phrase. Alright, everybody. The Honey Thief. The raid has begun. Everybody, thanks so much for playing. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
I'm streaming Wednesday, by the way.
Bye. 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 Bye.
So, everyone, that's it for this evening. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I've quite enjoyed it this evening. It's been cool. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I shall be online soon enough. All the best. And oh yeah, sorry, I'm streaming on Wednesday. It's creative stream on Wednesday, so I'll be doing probably some 3D printing related stuff this week. So hope you are going to join me for that. Take care, everyone, and see you later.